Voter Manager has the ability to use predictive dialing. In order to create a predictive dialing survey, the process is fairly simple, but there are a few things that we'll need to make sure that we have in place first. We will need to make sure that we have a survey that works with the predictive dialing service. In order to do that, go to Survey, Create. Here, you can type in a survey title and click Submit. From here, add a page, give your page a name, and now we need to add questions to our page. With predictive dialing, the voter will not actually see the question itself, so this is more just for your internal bookkeeping purposes. Next, we'll want to choose the question type. For predictive dialing, we'll want to select System Tags. And then from there, we'll want to select radio buttons. Next, we'll want to add our responses and the corresponding system tags. You can add between 1 and 9 options, which correspond with the 9 numbers on the dialing pad of a phone. Once you have added all your options, click the Submit button. And now you'll be able to add additional pages and questions as you see fit. The next thing you'll need to do, if you're finished with your survey, is to make it active. All surveys are set as inactive by default. In order to change this, go to Survey, Manage, and find your newly created survey here. And as you can see, it's been labeled inactive. What we'll want to do is click the button next to inactive, which will then change it to active. After we've activated our survey, the next thing we'll need to do is assign it to a phone list. We can do this by going to Phone Bank, Manage, selecting our list, clicking the Options button next to it, and clicking Assign Survey. Here, we would select our desired survey and click Update. And you can see that our survey has now been assigned to our selected phone list. There's one more thing that we'll need to make sure that we've done, which is under Phone Bank, go to Settings and ensure that the predictive dialing option is enabled. And you can do that by clicking the drop-down list next to predictive dialing and clicking Enabled if it hasn't been selected already. And now click Save to ensure that your settings have been saved. In order to work properly, predictive dialing also requires 2 phone numbers. In order to purchase a phone number for predictive dialing, click here where it says Area Code and type in the area code that you wish to use and click Search. Now you'll see a list of options that you can select from. Choose one and click Purchase for Predictive Dialing. Once you have selected your numbers needed for predictive dialing, you can see over on the right-hand side of the screen what type of number it is. Here you can see we've got one number that's a predictive dialing number and another that is a normal phone number. Now we need to go back to our phone list in order to begin our predictive dialing process. You can do this by going to Phone Bank, Manage, selecting your designated phone list, clicking the Options button, and then clicking Predictive Dialing. Now select your predictive dialing number from the drop-down menu and click Update. And you can see a message saying that the predictive dialing number has successfully been assigned to your phone bank. Now that we've assigned our predictive dialing number, if we haven't done so already, we'll need to assign users to our selected list. Do this by clicking the Options button and clicking Assign Users. Here, you can click in the box to access a drop-down menu of your existing users and assign one or multiple users to that phone list. When you're finished, click Update, and you should now see your users assigned here. Predictive dialing is started when an individual dials in to the predictive dialing number here and enters their individual PIN number. So where do we get this PIN number from? We would do that by going to Manage, Team, selecting the individual, clicking Edit, and then clicking this Generate PIN button in the upper right hand corner. Now you can see that the system has generated a PIN number that we can use when dialing in to our predictive dialing number. And now, when the user is connected to the predictive dialing service, they'll be prompted to enter in the answers to their survey questions using the number pad on their telephone. When you're finished in the screen, you can click Home to return to the dashboard.